Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Topics. Welcome to Peep Game TV. Alright, now lately it's been a lot of rumor going around the industry about NBA Youngboy being blackballed. Um I came across a video, speaking on such. And I thought I might, touch on it, just not only about NBA Youngboy and what he's going through, but how a lot of these rappers, these young rappers get in the industry, and not truly know what they're getting into when they sign their deal and when it comes to owning their masters. So we're going to jump in this video. I ain't going to talk y'all head off. And hey, see if we can get on find some teachable moments. Peep game.
When Drake dropped, everybody and their mama posted his album. If Thug drops, the whole industry posted. Travis drops, the whole industry posted. Youngboy dropped, and it was not that many. You might say, well, Youngboy don't f with nobody, and that's true. Youngboy in the last year has been on collabs with Future.
Now, hold on. I just want to say this. Now, we talking about NBA Youngboy. Now, what I do know about this young cat is he got a huge following. And ain't no way in the heck that he could drop and it not be the buzz. You know what I'm saying? Every time you turn around, it's somebody playing his music. So for him to drop an album and it not be, major talk on it, that's a red flag right there. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Migos, Nicki Minaj, did all of them post his album? Did they show the support? I think that Youngboy was used in a good capacity for other artists when they needed singles. It kind of shows me how cliquey the industry is. If you're a part of the clique, they basically you out. But if you're not really that cliquey with everybody, they act like and he was rap.
After starting his career at 14.
Now, understand something. Now, that's been going on for years. You see what I'm saying? If you in the clique, they whore you out. You see what I'm saying? You get all the connects, you get the rock, all the hottest rappers get to, jump on your, on your album, on your project. But if you ain't part of the clique, oh yeah, you gonna be treated like a bald-headed stepchild. They ain't really gonna try to fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? And especially if you done did some shit to piss them off.
Team with a microphone that he purchased from a Louisiana Walmart, Youngboy has gone from strength to strength. Over time, becoming one of the most successful and fiercely adored artists of his generation. Along the way, he's racked up 5 number ones and plenty of platinum certified projects. Given his accolades, a hip-hop layman will be forgiven for thinking that Youngboy's journey to achieve such success had come through being a manufactured product, fresh off the major label assembly line. But in fact, it's come in spite of his fractious relationship with his label, Atlantic. And after signing to the world-famous conglomerate in 2017, Youngboy quickly returned to doing what he did best and continued to build the hype in preparation for his first studio album until Death Called My Name in 2018. But by the time he was gearing up to release his sophomore project, Top, in September 2020, any hopes of a harmonious relationship between them had all but disintegrated. After having his attempts to buy his masters rejected, in spite of the fact that he offered his next 4 albums for free, Youngboy would begin to express his displeasure with the label at every opportunity. And if his assessment of the situation is to be believed, it's basically resulted in them attempting to blackball him. Sparked by the removal of his Colors mixtape from an Apple Music chart, YB suggested that his label was trying to place roadblocks in the way of his success. I was going number 1 2 weeks straight with a mixtape, so they took it down off the charts. I don't give a you still can't stop me, he wrote via a YouTube community post.
Now, let me say this. Now, when I seen this young cat, when he first hit the scene, it was something special about him. You know what I'm saying? It was like everybody gravitated to him. You know what I'm saying? Now, if me, just little old me, could see that, these record labels seen it. You know what I'm saying? And, this is what they do. They study these young artists. So believe it or not, they know what you're gonna be before you gonna be. So when they get you to sign that contract, you looking at what, you looking at the money that they putting in your face. They looking at the money they can make off you on the back end. You know what I'm saying?
Don't sign to Atlantic. If you're an artist, they're not going to support you, especially if you live a certain way. Angered but undeterred, Youngboy has barely taken his foot off the gas since, and went on the offensive once more during a Defiant track with Birdman, where he spoke about how they tried to block me out, blackball, but they see me now. And while it can be hard to reconcile the notion of being blackballed with having 20 projects that have entered the top 20 to your name, it turns out that these days, there's more reasons than ever for them to want to take Youngboy down a peg. Recently, the news that Better Than You, his collaborative project with DaBaby, just sold 30K in the first week, has aroused the suspicion of many, not least of all the always inquisitive Joe Budden.
Youngboy being a part of anything to sell 30,000 week one looks fishy. I know what he do. And I know what he just finished doing. He just finished beating Drake for the #1 album. Then he was tied. He was close for the next 5 weeks. You know what he do on YouTube. You know what he do. He run the numbers up.
Now, see what I'm saying? Now, how in the hell, you know what I'm saying, he go from beating Drake out for the #1 album, you know what I'm saying, you know, going neck and neck with him, you know what I'm saying, after that. How can he go from that to 30, you know what I'm saying, just 30? Come on now. That's like I say, that shows that some shit going on. It showed that, you know what I'm saying, they doing more than just stepping on his shit. You see what I'm saying? That goes to show that they ain't putting no support behind this dude.
Supposed to get 2.5 million. Because you would assume that this goes. And then
It
Youngboy
goes.
just pops up saying, y'all, Atlantic. And now magically, beating Drake, that.
It looks like there's no support there.
Look like shit. It's obvious it ain't no support. How he go from beating Drake, you know what I'm saying, to just selling 30? You know what I'm saying? When we all know just his name alone and him just blasting out, hey, new album coming, cats gonna, you know what I'm saying, gonna be lined up around the door waiting to get it. They gonna already, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and say it's gonna be fire before they even hear the first song on it. Because the young man, he just that talented. On some real, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? He just that talented. So, we all know it's a red flag when we see something like that. You look at his YouTube numbers alone.
No, see, it looked like more than that. It looked like this is stepped on.
Engaged in a cold war with the company that owns his likeness, Youngboy finds himself in a rare position of realizing that his record deal doesn't benefit him at all. Denounced by independent pioneers such as Master P and Russ, Youngboy's deal has been a subject of controversy for years now. And considering that he signed for an alleged $2 million, it's not hard to see why. In fact, his YouTube numbers alone would prove that he's had anything but a fair shake. Over the years, Youngboy's videos have accumulated over 9 billion views. And while Drake has reigned supreme on the other streaming platforms, Youngboy has long been the king of YouTube. NBA Youngboy's YouTube page generates 292 million views a month, revealed academics in a 2021.
Look at that. NBA Youngboy YouTube page generates 292 million views a month, which means YouTube pays out his label approximately 1.5 million a month, approximately 16.8 million per year just for his YouTube content alone. But the fucked up thing about it is, he don't see all that shit. He don't see half of that.
Tweet,
they raping the
YouTube
boy.
Pays out his label approximately 1.4 million a month, approximately 16.8 million per year just for his YouTube content. If this is true, it suggests that he's been nothing less than exploited. And now it appears that Youngboy is trying his best to be the whistleblower to stop other artists from signing.
Big dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette. Yeah. Ride around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, we with all that. Yeah.
You know, I often ask entrepreneurs about the intellectual property they own.
Is there anything proprietary about this?
The brand is often the most valuable.
Well, I think as you learn the business, you learn how badly you've been taken advantage of. I ain't never got paid from YouTube a day in my life. Make all the money off my YouTube and then give me a small percentage.
Then I say, they raping the dude. They raping this man. He making all this money off YouTube. And they give him a small percentage and they keep the rest? And he shouldn't have a problem with it? But then when he go and ask to buy his masters back, they tell him no. Come on now.
Out my all that slavery, son. But you know that's what we signed up for business.
Although he acknowledged that his own youthful naivety and eagerness to sign to a label helped to create the problem, Youngboy's public campaign to get artists to refuse to sign to Atlantic has likely made him public enemy #1 in their headquarters. However, it's notable that rather than release this unruly employee as they would with anyone working behind a desk, they've tried everything to hold on to him. In a clear-cut example of why it'd be in their interest to kill his momentum, Academics, who is one of the few media figures that Youngboy talks to at this point, believes that they're now making a concerted effort to...
Let me just say this, too. Now, this is what I'm saying. You know, you got a lot of these young cats, you know what I'm saying, you know, when they grinding and they trying to, you know, get that record deal, you know, these record companies, they know what you worth. They see your talent. You know what I'm saying? They can see you're a musical genius, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, you just on your grind and trying to make it, you know? And they know your obstacles. They know you. They see your conditions. They see you the conditions you live in. They see you the poverty. They see you trying to get your family, you know what I'm saying, out of poverty into a better life. And they play on that shit. So they come and offer you a large sum of money, you know what I'm saying, knowing that at that point in your life, they know you gonna take it. You know? Cause see, self-preservation is a motherfucker. And you just thinking about, hey, I'm on. All the people you could help, all the people, you know what I'm saying, you could do for, you could change lives. They play on it, you know? Now, a couple of years down the line, once you've learned the business, you know what I'm saying, you see that, damn, this deal won't all that. Because, shit, I'm worth way more. I could have been, you know what I'm saying, went, you know, damn independent and been good, on all my masters and kept everything. This is why Youngboy's doing what he doing, you know what I'm saying? So y'all young cats will make the mistake he did. You know? I mean, shit, you could somewhat say I'm me speaking from, you know, hell. He's something like that, you know what I'm saying? The sacrificial lamb. He's sacrificing himself so y'all don't have to, you know what I'm saying, endure the bullshit he's enduring. But you got to follow that blueprint and don't get ahead of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
To clip his commercial wings.
If we're Atlantic Records, it makes no sense that we spend and we exhaust every option to send them off the label with a bang, knowing we already control all of his masters. We own it. Youngboy turned down every deal they sent to him. If he drops an album selling another 150, his leverage is so crazy that they either got to go double in the amount of money they offer him now, or they got to let him walk. It's in their best interest that he don't go too crazy, that he could be humbled and think, hey, let me stay with Atlantic. That's why I say he gonna do between 120, 130, and 170. Atlantic don't want him to be independent. Trust me.
Although it seems plausible that Atlantic are looking to...
And you know what? I'm going to tell you like this. This is why, you know what I'm saying, I rock with Academics, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be honest, Academics say a whole lot of shit that a whole lot of YouTubers just ain't going to say. You know what I'm saying? But he'll step up to the plate and put it out there, you know what I'm saying? And give a damn about the backlash. So, you know what I'm saying, on some real, you can't do nothing but respect him for that.
Smother his hype in fear of losing out on the profits, it should be noted that they don't account for the total sum of the industry. Adamant that the boardrooms will never back him if he doesn't live a certain way, Youngboy has also created a rod for his own back with an unsavory beef that pits him against a fellow heavyweight in the game. In recent times, Youngboy's taken up the mantle from his Never Broke Again signee Quando Rondo in order to feud with Lil Durk and the OTF crew. And in recent tracks, he's even slandered the memory of the late King Von, whom Quando's friend, Lil Tim, is widely believed to be responsible for the death of at every opportunity. Unsurprisingly, devoting any energy into besmirching the name of a dead man isn't exactly going to appease corporate higher-ups. However, the other wrinkle comes from the fact that while Youngboy is a notoriously insular artist who rarely does a feature or allows for guest appearances on his mixtapes, Durk literally works with everybody.
Hold up. Let me get this straight. Now, my thing is slandering, you know what I'm saying, artists, especially slandering artists that have passed away. I don't respect that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? But however, What's the difference from Lil Durk and all these other rappers doing it? You know what I'm saying? And Lil Durk, I'm gonna be honest, Lil Durk getting the bag. But yet I don't see, you know what I'm saying, his record label, you know what I'm saying, giving him a hard time over it. So how is it okay for Lil Durk to do it, but when NBA Youngboy do it, it's a problem? You know? To me, that's just a cop-out, you know what I'm saying? That's just a cop-out, you know, for them to have a reason or excuse to do the shit that they doing, you know? Come on now.
As a result, many people believe that when given the choice of which bridge to burn, artists have sided with Durkio.
You got him and Quando and a lot with Durk. You got to be a certain type of artist to be able to just be in the middle. If you kicking it like a
man, come on, we all know everybody fucking with Durk because Durk in that, you know what I'm saying, he in the little, you know what I'm saying, all, you know, we like each other's good club. And, you know what I'm saying, NBA Youngboy, he do his thing, you know, he don't fuck with a lot of artists, you know. He up, you know, when it comes to, you know, who he collaborate with, it's shit far and in between. Durk, on the other hand, Durk done collaborated with a whole lot of more artists. NBA ain't done that. So this is why, you know, artists gonna side with Durk. Come on now, let's be real. Get off that. We
yo brother.
So in a
you gotta
situation
stand on that, I feel like.
So
if it's me, don't be in my face with all that, like, and then be with a who you know killed my boy. Keep your over there. We ain't doing that.
While being ensnared by street politics is one thing, it seems that much of the broader musical community are distancing themselves from Youngboy's side too. And in the estimations of academics, it appears that the King Von situation has made public support for Youngboy a dangerous proposition.
When Drake dropped, everybody and their mama posted his album. If Thug drops, the whole industry posted. Travis drops, the whole industry posted. Youngboy dropped, and it was not that many. I think that Youngboy was used in a good capacity for other artists when they needed singles. They reciprocate. It kind of shows me how cliquey the industry is. If you're a part of the clique, they basically you out. You're then spread thin to save everybody's career and give everybody a moment.
Yeah.
But if you're not really that cliquey with everybody, they act like and he was rap. I'm wondering if the latest situation with Quando Rondo may affect people showing love, especially industry dudes. Durk is on fire right now. Durk was following Youngboy, unfollowed him as soon as his page came back up. I'm wondering if that affects anything. I was told Quando Rondo wasn't getting industry support, and it's kind of a reliable source, because if certain entities or people support him in the industry, it would mean they're going against the other side.
You see what I'm saying? See, that's that bullshit. Now, both of these are artists. You see what I'm saying? Now, regardless of how the shit played, it played out like it played out. And if you ain't got no dog in the fight, then why does it matter, you know what I'm saying, to you, you know, who you collaborate with? Why can't you collaborate with Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy or Quando? You see what I'm saying? But see, this that industry politics shit they do. Because Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying, he in the in crowd, ain't nobody gonna fuck with Quando like that. Or NBA Youngboy. So this is why I feel like y'all cats should do, be honest, go independent. Cause see, the way shit going now, you really don't need a record label. You know?
Feud which Julio deems as big and potentially volatile as the war between Pac and Biggie, it appears that not only has the beef had the unintended effect of minimizing his list of potential collaborators, but has labels doing calculations as to whether they can sign him. Prone to laying out menacing messages to his enemies and money, Youngboy's also facing a potential 7 years behind bars at the moment. As a result, there's every chance that if he was even slightly less successful, then he'd be seen as damaged goods. But, with the exception of the DaBaby debacle, all signs suggest that even if the industry tries to stifle him, the people won't. In October of last year, Youngboy joined the illustrious ranks of Tupac and Lil Wayne to become the third man to score a #1 album from behind bars.
You see what I'm saying? This dude is one of the only men that scored a #1 album behind bars, other than Lil Wayne and Tupac Shakur. And we know both of them cats right now they goats in the industry. So I'm gonna be honest, regardless of what the industry do or how the industry feel, his fan support is so freaking. His fan support is so freaking like diehard that he not gonna go nowhere. As long as he keep dropping music like he dropping, he ain't gonna go nowhere. He just gotta, you know what I'm saying, stick to his guns. And if he play his cards right, trust me, the industry, he can make the industry give in. Cause at the end of the day, shit, the industry is the industry, but the fans is what's pushing everything. You know?
Once again, with very little promotion from Atlantic. Respected among his peers that exist beyond the street sphere, it's also been reported that new music with a fully fledged pop star and Lil Nas X could be on the way. Meanwhile, one of the culture's most uncompromising innovators has been doing his part to let the world know that Youngboy is simply misunderstood.
Sending love to NBA Youngboy, man, for real. He's such a sweetheart, dude. Like, we kicked it a few times. Like, that is a sweet person, bro. Like,
yo, check this out. All right. I'm going to leave y'all with this, you know what I'm saying? First of all, if you want to get the full video in its entirety, go to Hip Hop Madness, you know what I'm saying? And subscribe. And don't forget, please do like, comment, subscribe to, you know, Peep Game TV. But with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all with this. NBA Youngboy, in my opinion, it's a musical genius. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the only cats that, you know, I can listen to at my age. You know, I mean, true indeed, he do got some music that, you know, I'm like, I pretty much don't understand. But majority of his shit, it's a message in it. You know. As far as the industry shit going, we know why he being blackballed. I mean, Atlanta can say what they want to say, but they can't stop the boy. He's too talented, you know? And because he's not in the in crowd and he pushed the envelope but won his masters back, he created a riffle, you know what I'm saying? You know, he created a riffle in the ocean. You know, you take a young man, like I said earlier, you take a young man at 16 years old who's, you know, who has the back, who came from where he came from, and you offer him that type of money, of course he's going to, you know what I'm saying, sign a one-sided, you know what I'm saying, deal. And it ain't until he get older, you know what I'm saying, or start learning the, you know what I'm saying, the industry, you know, and learning more about his business that he realized that, you know, his masters is where it's at, you know. This is what the record label does to our kids. You get what I'm saying? Teachable moment. Watch the artists that are in the industry now. If you out here and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, come up. And pay attention to how they move. Look at all the, you know what I'm saying, how can I say, the well-respected, like Master P, you know what I'm saying, Nipsey Hussle, you know, and shit, countless others out there, you know what I'm saying, who own their own, who started from grassroots and decided not to sign to nobody. Sometimes a label is not where it's at. And right now, the way shit going, at no time a label should be where you want to be. Independent is your best option. Yeah, that money that label's offering you sound good as hell when they put it in your face. But is it really worth you losing out on your masters and having to go through what NBA Youngboy's going through, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get his masters back, and in the process being blackballed and not getting no support from his own label? That's a messed up position to be in when your own label's not supporting you. Cause see, everybody's not gonna be an NBA Youngboy. Everybody's not gonna be as talented as he is. I'm your boy Topics. This Peep Game. Like, comment, subscribe. And I say again, go check out Hip Hop Madness and get the entirety of this video. Your boy Topics out.